Hi, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. My name is FM18, and you're watching the Dafuge Challenge, episode 132, with Enfield Town FC. I'm furious. You can't really tell it from my voice because I'm keeping it all inside, but man, did we get well and proper FM. And they didn't even stick around long enough to cuddle. After beating Valencia, we were away at Swansea. This was an interesting game. Swansea had 22 shots, 4 on target. We had 4 shots, 2 on target. And thanks to a Tom Yu penalty kick in the 13th minute, we won. Hernandez kept a clean sheet, as you can tell by that fabulous 6.9 score. The defense stepped up. Mugo was very good with a 7-7. Everyone else was kind of The one saving grace was that Swansea was afflicted by the case of the Enfield Town long distance yips. Of their 22 shots, 12 were from distance, and almost all of them were nowhere near the goal. We then played Chelsea. 4th in the Premier League, Chelsea. Cabrera had a 16th minute goal to give them the lead in the half. Henk Kremer had a 60th minute goal. Trippier had a 67th minute goal to give us the 2-1 lead. Then Dejan Mursic, who is one of the better older strikers in the game, scored in the 82nd minute, and I was well and happy, truly happy with a tie. You know, they're the 4th team in the league. A tie was a point. Literally 6 minutes of extra time. 95 minutes and 45 seconds. Chelsea gets a throw in. The guy throws it in, and I can't remember the names now. I'm that angry about it. The Chelsea player throws it in. The guy turns around and kicks it to the other side of the field. The Chelsea player there lofts the ball in to another player on the outside of the box who crosses it in, and Javier Navarro hits a ball that bounces off Hernandez and goes in the goal with 10 seconds left on the clock. If that is not an FM job, I don't know what is. The other thing I am a bit steamed about is if you look, well, you know what, let me go to the calendar here because it will be easier to see. If you look at our schedule coming up, we are here. It is April 6th. It's the day before my birthday in 2032. Happy birthday, me. Let's get a win against Reading. We've got Reading. We've got Huddersfield. We've got Olympique Marseille on a Tuesday, and then again on a Thursday, and then Everton on a Sunday. The next 12 days, we have 5 games. It's going to be tough. It's going to be really, really tough. Anyhow, we've got Reading coming up. I'm going to double check my best 11 for that, and we'll be back with that game in just a bit. Well, today we are away at Reading, and they are playing a 4-4-2. Salatovic in goal, Bonnet, Gerrard, Reddington, and Morgan as the defensive back 4. Bakalega, Jimenez, Dalby, and Tizard as the midfield 4, Hindle and Tulloch up top as the strikers. We are playing our 4-3-3, Hernandez in goal, Holm, Mugo, Vidor, and Arnaud as the defensive back 4, Miller, Gomes, and Polipovic as the midfield 3, Kramer, Al-Jahani, and Trippier up top as the strikers. Slightly rotated side today, both the defensive left and right backs, 2 of the 3 midfielders, Bautista and Vidor are getting a rest. While Bautista is getting a rest, Vidor had to move over to the center because Millen picked up his 10th yellow card and was suspended for 2 games. This is the second of those games. Wendell and Mew resting simply because they needed it. They've both played every game this season thus far. Tulloch to Hindle. Jimenez across to Bakalega. Call him Bach. Hernandez with a nice save. Not quite sure what's going on here. Mildly distracted by the spider that was crawling on the wall next to me. Tulloch crosses it into Hindle, and he scores. 18th team in the league, Reading is. And we've had absolutely no shots in 22 minutes. Two defensive players in front of him, and he still managed to score. Arnaud with the throw-in to Polipovic, to Miller. Out to Holm. Back to Polipovic, to Miller. To Holm again. To Kremer. To Polipovic, and he scores. Well done. And that is something you will very rarely see from Polipovic. A shot from inside the box. Nice job by Holm. Good job by Kremer, too. Okay. Mugro picked up his 10th yellow, which means he's going to be out of game. Bach. Oh, his pass is errant. Vidor to Arnaud, up to Plivic, to Gomes, over to Tripnia, who is dispossessed. Hindle, back to Jimenez, and I don't know where his pass was going, but we have it now. Gomes to Miller, to Polipovic, up into space. Tripnia is there, crosses it in, Kremer, and he skies it. Those two have actually developed a really nice relationship. Tripnia hasn't scored the goals I've expected him to this season, but he's got quite a few assists. Halftime. Fairly even game. The possession advantage has not worked out for us. Starting the second half now, moving left to right. Holm is on a 6-3. He was agitating for more first-team playing time, and he's getting it because Vidor is actually my best backup at center back. After this, we're going to make a substitution or three. Slynn with the ball. Up into space. Vidor runs it down. Back to Hernandez, who boots it up. Goes right to Bach. And he kicks it in, and Hernandez catches it. Well done, Hernandez. He stubbed his finger again. I saw him go out with an injury, and I was like, dear God, don't let it be another broken finger. I like the kid, but he's had 3 broken fingers, I think, the past 2 seasons. Plipovic to Tripnia, to Al-Jahani, to Kremer, and his shot's wide left. Okay, we're going to make a couple changes here. Old man Tierney is going to come on for Holm. Milo is going to come on for Mugo. Vidor up to Miller, to Gomes, to Al-Jahani, out to Tripnia, to Polipovic, back to Gomes, to Miller. Oh, he feeds Kremer. Oh, nice block. Again, a nice block by the Reading keeper. Oh, Arnaud dispossesses Bach. Back out, and Jimenez runs into Arnaud. Okay. Al-Jahani picked up a bruised shin. So this is what we are going to do. I'm going to switch to the 4-3-1-2. Bring Gomes up as the advanced playmaker. Bring Wendell on. He can stand to play 22 minutes. Kremer's a poacher. Tripnia as his advanced forward. Okay, Gomes just literally ran in front of Miller. I'm not quite sure why. Milo with the ball, all the way back to Hernandez. Towards Al-Jahani, knocked down, but Polipovic is there. Back to Al-Jahani, but it's intercepted. Bach has it. Driving left. Now he holds it up, passes it into space. Hindle is there. He's going to cross it. And Tulloch is there with the goal. 18th team in the league. 18th team in the league. This is a right proper FMing, to paraphrase another YouTuber. As if getting rogered by Chelsea wasn't bad enough last game. Jeez. 10 minutes left in the game. We're on the overload. We've had twice as many shots as Reading. Almost as many as on target. Half of our shots have been from distance again. Possession advantage. We're going to lose this game. It's going to be annoying as heck. Last chance, boys. Hindle to O'Reilly. To Bonnet. Over to Jimenez. To Slynn. Milo intercepts it. Well done. Manny lumps it forward, but Reddington's there. Knocked down on the crowd. Plivovic to Tripnia. Feeds Kremer. Who... I don't know what that was. Maybe he didn't know how much time was left. Miller, up to Kremer. Over to Tripnia, but DMA steps in front of it. Reddington, back to Solatovic. Bacchanalia, misses it. Hindle has it. Goes to Tulloch. Out to Slynn. Morgan. Blast and damn. Well, we got 20th ranked Huddersfield coming up next. And then the first leg of our quarterfinal game against Marseille. I think what I'm going to do, though, is what I did with the Valencia game. I'm not going to show the first one. I am just going to show the second one. League-wise, losing to Chelsea and Reading has not helped us. Man United and Man City are still fighting it out. When the second-place team is 12 points ahead of the third-place team, you know it's been a rough season. We've got 49 points. We are in 7th place, and I wonder, let me check something out here. Okay, the FA Cup of the moment is Tottenham versus Man City and West Ham versus Chelsea. We really need West Ham to lose. It needs to be a Tottenham United Chelsea final of some sort. Or if West Ham does get through. Either way, we need West Ham to lose no matter what. They can lose now, they can lose later. Arsenal's down in 9th. How did I miss that? And they're losing like crazy. So is Everton. Okay, but anyhow, that is the plan. I'll see you back for the second half of our Europa League quarterfinal match against Marseille. I'm wondering if this Europa League run we are on is consuming most of the boys' time. We're doing really well. Marseille is definitely going to be a tough opponent, but there has to be an underlying reason we're losing to teams like Reading. It's annoying. You know, if we lose to Huddersfield, maybe that's an example of what's going on. Of course, all these games in such a short amount of time certainly isn't helping us. What's also not helping us is our last 5 games in the league are Everton, Arsenal, Man City, Tottenham, and Liverpool. All top 10 teams. So we're definitely going to need some help to jump up into the European qualifiers. Either that or we manage to somehow go all the way and win the league, and then we get Champions League play next year. But the odds of that happening are just, no, that's not. Now, if we get by Marseille, maybe. Depends on who we play next. But then again, I can only play the teams they put in front of me. Only do what I can, which admittedly isn't a lot sometimes. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. If you liked what you've seen and heard, please have a like, subscribe to the channel for more content. Questions, criticisms, comments, leave them down below. I'll answer them as fast as I can. My name's FM18. I thank you for watching.